Also mattering to a lot of people are the happenings of one Devon Blackmon and what his post-BYU football career entails. He is joining us in Studio B right now, freshly shaved. Yeah, I can't recall a time I have seen you without a mustache, Devon.
I know it looks bad.
You think it looks bad?
Yeah, man, I don't like it.
Boost his confidence, BYU Sports Nation.
It's all right. It's all right. It looks bad, but no, man, everything's great. Blessed. Everything's great. I'm pushing forward.
What are you up to?
As far as right now, I'm just still training, working out, and actually doing radio with Ben Criddle.
Nice.
ESPN 960. So, yeah, I'm doing that Wednesdays and Fridays with him. I'm catching up with him. And I'm just still training, man. Just still keeping my head in football and just staying focused.
Where are you pursuing football? Is it the NFL? Is it the CFL, the Arena League? I mean, what do you want to do with it?
I'm pursuing football at all costs, whether it's the CFL, NFL, the league that's about to come up. I don't know if you guys heard about that. There's a new football league that's about to come up.
Tell us about it.
It's more of like the NFL, so it's like 7-on, but NFL, players or players that didn't get the opportunity can get picked up and try out and look and have an opportunity to get looked at again by the scouts. So that's what I'm pursuing as well. But yeah, it's football. I'm just at all costs football, NFL. I just got to work out with Green Bay. I had that about 4 weeks ago. I got a call from another team a couple of days ago, so I'm still pursuing it heavily. Definitely.
If you're free in the fall, can we use you on our instrument?
Definitely, yeah.
We need a deep threat.
Yeah. And I need to stay on top of my skills, so yeah, definitely.
Excellent. We need it.
Devon Blackmon with us on BYU Sports Nation, talking about his football career right now, post BYU, and what about a music career, man? You laugh, but like you've done some things, right?
Yeah. Man, I always love music. Like I said, I grew up listening to Lauryn Hill, Mary J. Blige, the Isley Brothers, Tupac, Outkast, Eminem, Dr. Dre. You know what I mean? I grew up listening to music every Saturday with my mom. It was just me and my mom. So we always grew up listening to music. And music has always been a part of me, and it's always inspired me. And it just, it's been part of my soul. So it's something I can't get away from. So music is after football, definitely, because I love football. But it's definitely something I do to get away from everything, and just something I do to express myself. So yeah, I would love to have a music career. I can't even lie, like I love music, like you know what I mean. But my music will have a message, because there's so many rappers out there who's horrible nowadays. I don't even listen to rap. You know what I mean? I just click in whatever. J. Cole, probably Drake, and the old school guys. You know what I mean? Because music is so horrible. But if I was to come out with have a music career, I would probably be aiming towards, something with a message and just something that people feel good music, positive vibes. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be, I don't know. But like I said, it's after football. I haven't even thought much about the music career. Not at all. Not at all.
What's the message from you about the receivers this year on the BYU football team? What do you think?
The message that I'm getting from them, or the message to them? Like, do I have a message for them?
Either or.
What do you think of them? What do you think of the group? Because there are I think there were like 5 seniors that were significant. You included.
Right. Well, actually, man, I was doing stadiums the other day, and I seen them out there, so I had a chance to see them do one-on-ones. It was actually, that's crazy that you asked me that. Young, they're just young. You know what I mean? You got some that's coming off a mission. And some that they're just young. You got Micah, who's out there. He's just young. You got Nick Kurtz, who's not out there because of an injury, so he's just looking at them, so he's not getting any reps, and he's just coaching them. And then you got the Jerks, who are out there, and they always look good. But as far as Bo, he looks good, but he just looks like he's not up to speed with the game. You know what I mean? Just 2 years off the mission. And as far as I wouldn't say. Well, yeah, they just look young, bro. They just look young. That's what I'm used to describe them, young. I feel like the only one who has experience is Nick Kurtz.
Well, that's a fair assessment.
It's
a fair assessment when you lose like major contributors from the passing game,
Right.
like yourself and
Right.
Mitch Matthews and Taryn Houck. I mean, there are a ton of yards
Yeah.
that graduated. So now, because of that, your buddy Jamaal Williams is the horse in the backfield. BYU is going to run a pro-style offense with a fullback and 2 tight ends.
Look how big he's smiling when you mention Jamal's name, man.
So what do you expect from Jamaal if he's the guy that's going to carry a huge load for the BYU offense?
I expect him to be a leader. I expect him to work hard day in and day out and just show them that he got this pressure and all this weight on his shoulders, but he's going to shock the world. Like, he's coming off a ACL injury. You guys are reading about how big he is, how much faster he got, the work that he did with Coach Neal. You know what I mean? I can't say anything that you guys haven't heard or aren't expecting from him. You know what I mean? We all expect big things from him. It's his senior year. He's coming from for the title, and he's trying to be the rushing leader of all time. You know what I mean? So we're just all expecting big things from him. I'm praying for a healthy season. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm praying for a healthy season, that he walks away healthy, and that he walks away enjoying his senior season with fun, like I did. I had a blessed senior season. You know what I mean? I walked away healthy, and it wasn't no major injuries or anything. So I pray that he walks away that and he gets the opportunity in the NFL, and I want him to have fun. But like I said, you guys read the tabloids. We know what to expect from A-Train, the J-Man. I already know what to expect from him.
When did you first meet him? How old were you?
We were about 7.
Okay. Give us an idea of like his upbringing that made him who he is today. Because we've seen him at BYU,
right,
but you've known him for 14 years.
Right. Well, we all ran for the Rising Stars. Coach Brown, we all ran for the Rising Stars. It's a track club in Rialto, California. We all went to Rising Stars, and we all practiced at Eisenhower at high school in Ike, right in the heart of Rialto. And it was Dante Dion. He goes to Boise, number 5.
Now he's trying to make the NFL.
He's with the Giants.
He's with the Giants, and he's doing good. Shout out Dante Dion. He's from Rialto. And it was Jamaal Williams. It was Josh Mance. He just ran for the Olympics. I don't know if you guys heard of Josh Mance. It was Darian Johnson. It was Day. It was me. It was Jamal Anderson. You just had so many athletes. Just in one thing, it was Paul Pitts. He's with San Diego. It was Eric Brown. You know what I mean? It was just so many athletes. And so I think Jamal just seen, after we came, it was the midgets, the bantams, and the older people. And we would all just fall in line. And so we seen how hard they work and how aggressive and how serious they took it. So we applied that too. And then Jamal just fell in line. And honestly, Jamal was faster than his running group, his age group. So he had to run with us a lot. And we would beat him, and he would be crying on the track, but he had heart. You know what I mean? He had heart, and he would be crying on the track, but he had heart. He would come work, and he had heart. And Coach Brown would whoop him, but he was up there with us. And so so that just carried on to the football field too, because honestly, we all football players, but we had to run track to make us great in football. And as you can see, it translated. So I mean, that's just part of our upbringing. It's just we've always been around dogs and just people who really took sports serious. When you take a long, go ahead, Jeremy.
What is it about? We see on the field the fight in him. Like, right. It's unique. It's different. I remember 2014 at Boise State, 55-30. You know, it was never really a game. Yet Jamal was vocally, physically, emotionally in it. Right. Where does that come from?
Right.
In his upbringing.
Like I said, it just takes you back to that. Like, we're soldiers. Like seriously, like we were bred to be soldiers. Like, you know what I mean? Like no matter what, we're going to give our all. No matter what, you're going to feel us. Like, that's how it was in track. I mean, when we had relays, 4x1s, 4x4s, the 100. You know, Jamal was coming up was a 100 champ. You know, ran the 14:07 at 7 years old. You know what I mean? So it was just always in us to fight, no matter what the outcome, no matter if it's 3 against 1, it was always in us to fight. You know, we do that day to day as a black man. You know what I mean? So it was just. So I feel like he carries that onto the field, and it's just in his heart. He plays for a lot of people. He plays for his mom. He plays for his sister. He plays for his grandparents. You know what I mean? He plays for Rialto. He plays for Summit. So when he goes back home, he has to talk to these people and intervene with his fans. And you know what I mean? You never want to let your fans down. You never want to let the people that brought you up down. So I feel like he plays with heart. He plays for them. Like I said, last year when I was playing, I played for the fans because, you know, those are the one that hold you down, and when you look up, that's who you do it for, because they're bringing you that energy back. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's a big part of why he plays. and why he brings that fight. Because no matter what, you're not gonna be able to say he doesn't have heart. He always had a big heart. You know what I mean?
By the way, if you polled the fans, I think 100% will respond that that touchdown catch against Boise State was indeed a touchdown.
Yeah,
and
it
not,
was.
And not a penalty.
Dante knows too. Dante
Oh,
knows
that,
too.
that
Was
was,
he
on
defending
Dante,
you?
wasn't it?
Yeah, that was on
Oh,
Dante.
come on.
That was on Dante. Number 5. That was. I just messing with him. But yeah, it was a touchdown. I don't think it was a PI, man. Dante's a good competitor. He had a lot of interceptions this year and last year, but we was just competing. Like I said, we grew up together. You know what I mean? If you look at the whole game, me and him were talking mess the whole game. You know that.
I loved that.
Yeah, we
So
play with a lot of.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. We play with a lot of heart and a lot of passion. We grew up together. Like his older brothers know me. You know what I mean? They got respect for me because I play football. My family loves Dante because he's so good in football. You know what I mean? So it's all love, like where we play. And so when we was playing there, I was just passionate, and he knows it was a touchdown. It's all good because you know what? I'm gonna see him this summer at the turf fields. We all play at the turf fields in Fontana off the 210, and we'll probably see each other again and play again. You know what I mean? It's all love, man. I wish him the best for the Giants. I wish him the best.
Devon, always great to talk to you, man. Whatever you pursue, whether it be football or a music career or a career in broadcasting, you definitely have the charisma to do that. So thanks for taking some time with us today, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks
Keep
for
us
having me.
updated, all right?
I will.